On Thursday, August 1, thousands of Nigerians embarked on a nationwide protest against hardship and bad governance, calling the government out on issues around poverty, inflation, unemployment, and the removal of fuel subsidy. The protest held across the country, including some major cities in northern Nigeria, such as Kano, Maiduguri, Kaduna, Jos, Minna, and Abuja. Although the protests were relatively peaceful in some places, it was marred by violence, looting, and even death in some parts of the country. In Abuja, protesters and even journalists were tear-gassed as security officials tried to restrict the demonstration to the premises of the Moshood Abiola Stadium. These encounters with security officials compelled many protesters in Abuja to abandon the demonstration by the fifth day of the protest.
When you remember how many people you have trained already.
However, the former country director of Action Aid Nigeria, Mrs. Ene Obi, leads a sit-out session at the Moshood Abiola Stadium. On the final day of the protest, there is heavy security presence in the city's center, and there are no protesters in sight. Organizers of the nationwide protest against hardship and bad governance had promised to hold a 1 million-man rally across the nation to climax the 10-day demonstration against hardship and bad governance. The Moshood Abiola Stadium has the usual security presence, while the NAOB-led sit-out session continues on the last day.
They gave it 10 days, and then the 10 days has elapsed. It does not mean that something will not come. If this protest did not happen, is another protest not coming? A protest will continue as long as the government does not, answer.
The protesters also believe that the protest was a huge success.
First of all, the first achievement this protest, before it started, they carried out genuine consultations with different stakeholders, traditional rulers, religious leaders. After they started doing useless propaganda, but it did not work. And for the first time Nigerians presented to them, they thought we are stupid, we do not know what is happening.
Meanwhile, the counter sit-out session held by support groups of the All Progressives Congress did not hold at the presidential campaign headquarters of the party. The organizers had halted the session after Day 7 in spite of their promise to continue until the last day.